Can you see that? This is the Black Label Burger. I'm like on another plane. I've like left this earth.
I'm sorry, but aren't you the editor of Cooking and Food at the New York Times?
I am, yes, hi.
Can you tell me where I can find the best burger in New York City?
It's a hard question because there are so many amazing burgers in New York City, but my favorite of all time is at Minetta Tavern.
Can you take us there?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Emily Weinstein. I am the editor-in-chief of Cooking and Food at the New York Times, and we are sitting in Minetta Tavern. This is a restaurant that opened about 15 years ago and is still great.
What makes this restaurant such a staple in Manhattan?
Honestly, it's the combination of the space. You know, this is a space that has been a restaurant for many, many decades. It dates back to the Prohibition era. And Keith McNally took it over in about 2009. So Keith McNally is this restaurateur in the city who's had a number of hits. Balthazar is one of his most famous restaurants, and he totally remade it. You know, he made it a steakhouse. And Keith McNally is really known for creating those sorts of almost stage set feeling experiences. When you walk in, you just feel like you're in another world and another time, and that sense of being transported is, I think, a big part of the appeal here. So this is a restaurant with a lot of good food on the menu, but we are here for the Black Label Burger. So when Minetta first opened, they had this burger on the menu, the Black Label Burger, and it cost $26, which like now, $26 for a burger, like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but that's normal now, or at least it's more normal than it used to be. Back then it was like, what could possibly justify charging $26 for a burger? You will see why they charge $26 for the burger, and the burger is now $38, and I still think they can get away with it. Good reason, you won't taste anything like it. Yes, thank you. Let us look at this hamburger. It's a toasted brioche bun, and it's nice that it's toasted because the drier bread is going to help absorb a lot of the juices, and like this is going to be juicy. This really beefy, steaky burger, like really, really thick, looks to me like it's about an inch thick, and like perfectly caramelized onions on top. These are like long cooked, jammy caramelized onions. All right, I'm not going to put the lettuce and the tomato on top because this is one of the few burgers that I think to best appreciate it, you should eat it in its like totally natural state. Can you see that? This is the Black Label Burger. They use a blend of dry-aged beef, and that's part of the thing that really distinguishes this burger. That's why I know that you could come here a few years from now, and if they're using the same beef blend and the burger's not overcooked, you're gonna have a great experience. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. It's salty, the sweetness of the caramelized onions, it's just the right amount. You get like a nice coating. Heaven, it's so good. See how the bun squishes too? That's what you want with a burger bun. Nobody wants a puffy bun experience. Like you want it to really like give way to the burger. The bun they use here is a brioche bun. I've read that they actually use day-old buns. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if they still do, but that makes sense to me. Letting the bun dry out a bit and then toasting it gives you a drier crumb, and it's gonna better absorb all the juices from the burger. This is just like one of the world's great burger patties. And this burger is really intensely beefy. It's almost kind of like funky. I don't mean that in a bad way. I love funky food. And that's that dry-aged beef. And it's supremely well salted. Obviously, you don't want your meat to be too salty, but I think most people don't use enough salt in their burgers. It's got a richness that I think comes from basting with butter. And that's it. I mean, it's amazing meat. They cook it well, and a ton of thought has gone into every single element. Amazing. Totally amazing. I'm like on another plane. I've like left this earth.
Smash burgers have invaded New York City. What is the appeal of a thick patty steakhouse burger like this one?
I love a smash burger, but to me, if we're talking about a night out or I've just seen a movie and I want to sit at the bar and have dinner, the thing I'm really craving is that thicker tavern style burger. A smash burger, it's almost like that sort of image of the smashing and the way you cook it is sort of the way you eat it. It's like you're smashing, it's sizzling, you're eating it, you know, and then you're going. This to me feels like something you linger over a little bit more. And look, I really, really like a smash burger. No disrespect to the smash burger, but to me it doesn't stand up to like that beefy special experience of sitting down with a really, really delicious sort of tavern style steakhouse burger.
The steakhouse burger, the tavern burger, whatever you want to call it, is that a New York City classic?
That's such a good question. New York is really a steakhouse town. We've got a lot of really good steakhouses here. If you want to have this kind of experience, like you're in the right place. People who love food in New York and go to restaurants and like burgers have always sort of kept track of, you know, what's the best burger in the city, but my memory is that in the mid to late aughts, people started sort of tracking the burgers. The burgers became more of a bucket list kind of thing. You wanted to know where the best burgers were and you wanted to eat them all. And so you started to see a lot of burgers emerging. And like this was more the style of burger back then. But then Minetta opens with this amazing burger, and it was the burger that all over town people wanted to emulate, you know? Like the idea that you would have a burger that people would actively be like sort of debating and talking about, like that was not something that was really entirely happening at that moment, and it made a splash.
Now that you've had it again, is this burger worth the $38 price tag?
This is really good meat. It's like, it's, you know, like this is better than some steaks that you will have, you know? So I'm gonna go, yes, worth the $38 price, definitely. Well, thank you for coming here and eating this burger with me, going on this cosmic burger journey. You really have to come here and try it for yourself. It is outrageous. I highly recommend it. But also, if you cannot get to New York, if you can't get yourself to Minetta Tavern, you know, at the New York Times, we have a tavern-style burger recipe that you will love. We also have smash burgers. We have every burger you could possibly think of. It's nytcooking.com, so please check that out too.